You ignored and neglected me for my entire life like I never existed, I told my parents. So I'm 16 years old, and for as long as I can remember, I've felt invisible in my own home. I have an older brother. He's 20 now and recently moved out. He has a neurological condition called misophonia. It means certain sounds trigger an extreme emotional reaction in him. Things like chewing, breathing, footsteps, laughter. For him, they weren't just annoying, they were unbearable. And unfortunately, all of his triggers were me. My laughter, trigger. My footsteps down the hallway, trigger. Even the way I chewed my food would send him into a meltdown. When he was diagnosed at 7, I was only 4. And that's when everything changed. I remember being scolded, yelled at, by my dad for laughing. At 6 years old, because my brother was in the car. From then on, dinner was a 2-part routine. First, my parents would eat with him in total silence. Then, once he was done and gone, they'd let me come out and eat alone. Like some kind of ghost child, unseen, unwelcome. I didn't understand why. I was just a little girl. I thought I did something wrong. I thought maybe I was the problem. Over time, I stopped laughing. I stopped talking, even at school. I'd sit quietly in class, afraid that any sound from me might set someone off, like a walking trigger. We never went out as a family. No vacations, no outings, because bringing me would mean risking one of his episodes. So I stayed home, or locked myself in my room, or wandered around with friends who felt more like family than the people I actually lived with. They never noticed the damage. Because they were so focused on his pain, they never saw mine. But now, he's gone. He moved out 2 months ago, and suddenly, now that their golden child isn't around, they're trying to reconnect. This morning, my mom asked me if I wanted to go see a movie with her. It felt fake, like patching a cracked dam with a sticker. I was already stressed out with exams, and something in me just snapped. I looked her in the eyes and said, "You don't get to fix years of neglect with a movie ticket. You left me behind when I needed you most." She snapped right back. "Stop being jealous of your brother. We did the best we could. We weren't trying to hurt you. We were trying to help him." And then, silence. They've both been ignoring me since. And now I'm lying in my room, wondering, did I go too far? Did I cross the line? Or was I finally brave enough to say what needed to be said? So, am I truly the villain here? Or was I just the forgotten daughter finally speaking up? If you made it this far, hit like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more real stories like this every week.